Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry I've been a little inactive lately, but as always I'm bringing you new content, and even after this slightly long break, I hope that you guys like this new video. With that being said, let's just get into this next video, the performance review on the BrandBlack J Crossover 3. So let's start it off with the traction. As you can see, the J Crossover 3 uses the same outsole tooling as the J Crossover 2 with this blade traction pattern. It's pretty pliable, definitely a softer rubber. I wouldn't recommend it for outdoor usage. I would definitely say though, if you know how the JC2 plays, it works well and it works great. It sticks, dust does clog up at times, or it could be the finish of the floor, or maybe even a mixture of two, but if you know how that plays, then you'll love the JC3. If you haven't experienced the JC2, the blade traction pattern is spread out wide enough where dust doesn't clump up that easily and get you all slipping all over the floor, but also it just works fantastically. Let's just say, like, it works. That's all I can really say, honestly. But if you love traction and you need some traction and you're looking into buying the JC3, definitely consider it, because the traction is absolutely awesome inside. Outdoors, it's great, but it's not going to last you whatsoever. So let's move on to the materials next. BrandBlack uses a Cordura mesh upper throughout the whole upper. As you can see, it's kind of hard to tell because I'm casting shadows right now, but this whole black area and underneath the fuse rands as well as under the shroud, is all Cordura mesh. I'm sorry, I'm butchering the name. But if you play like in a Jordan 11, or if you felt a Jordan 11, it's all of that mesh upper from the midfoot and back. It's just a tightly knit upper. Let me just give you a close-up really quick. Oh, it's not focusing. Well, okay. So basically, if you know what the Jordan 11 feels like, then you know what these feel like. But the materials are really soft. They fit like a glove initially. They do stretch out a bit, but we'll get into that in the fit section. Also, they use a synthetic leather as a heel shroud. It is removable. All you do is unbutton it back here in the heel and undo the two lacing, or actually three lace loops that connected to the shoe. What's more is you have a new cushion setup called Black Foam that is also encased within the force vector plates for stability. And the outsole, you have translucent outsole with a torsional shank. Not much more on the materials. I mean, personally, I love the soft materials, the fuse. The combination is actually really nice. I love the look of the shroud, so if you dig the look, if you dig the materials, definitely go after these. If you want something more supportive, then I'll get into that in the support section a little more. Next up, we have cushion. Cushion on the JC2 is absolutely amazing, then, to say the least. Honestly, Black Foam is supposed to have a higher rubber compound. It's supposed to give you a more springy feeling than Jetlon. Jetlon was used on the JC2 as well as some other models like the Force Vector. But Black Foam, it's super bouncy. I don't even know how to explain it. It's one of these things that we're gonna have to say that you try out if you can. It is encased within the Force Vector plates for stability. Black Foam by itself is actually very unstable, and I can see why, because when you put these on for the first time, you definitely feel how it's going to return the energy to you. And basically, if you're looking for impact protection and also some great responsiveness, Black Foam will do the job, and this JC3 does use Black Foam, so you're all good to go there. If you're looking for support feel, you might not get the most out of this, but definitely if you like the responsiveness and the impact protection, Black Foam will have you covered no matter what. Next up, we have the fit of the JC3. JC3 is definitely a more, in my opinion, it fits very true to size. I have discussed with some other people that have played in it that they do feel that it's a little, it fits true to size initially and then it stretches out. And I can definitely agree that the materials do stretch out. However, as you can see here, it kind of stretched out to my foot, but as you can see, it was probably like right about here before, and now it's kind of flattened out and everything, but that's just the stretch from playing in them. I wouldn't say that you would have to go down half a size. Some people do, but I would say, I mean, if you can try them on, they are available at select retailers. But I would say the JC2 does fit true to size. The lockdown is actually really superb. You have this lacing system that keeps you locked in, the materials itself that keep you supported with fuse overlays so that the materials don't stretch out too much. You also have this heel shroud that is removable, so if you don't like the look, you can just take it off, and there you go, kind of looks like that. Forgot to mention in the materials section that this is a heel counter right here, so you are covered there on the for rolling over and everything. But for lockdown, yeah, you're gonna be set. The perfect one-to-one. It's a perfect one-to-one fit in my opinion. So, I mean, you can't go really wrong. But I would say try them on. Wide footers, you can even probably get away with going true to size. But that's just from my experience. But if you think that you don't like the material stretching too much on you, then I would say go ahead and half a size just to be safe, I guess. Let's start off with the support of the JC3. You do have an external arch support for arch shank, for arch support and torsional support, rigidity, you know. You have an internal, well, somewhat internal. It is internal, but internal heel counter right here under the shroud. You also have the shroud for some extra lockdown once it's laced up. You also have those ankle pillows right there. It actually goes all the way around the shoe, inside there. Not sure how well you can see that, but that just kind of cuts your foot in a little bit and also adds some padded comfort when you put your foot in and when you're wearing the shoe. And then the overall support is coming from the overall fit of the shoe. Just fits perfectly like a glove in my opinion, and it contains your foot onto the footbed, especially with the lacing system. The support also comes from the fuse overlays, which are going to keep you from rolling over with materials, because with the softer materials it does tend to stretch, and if you were to say just cut really hard, you might roll over this footbed, but the fuse overlays keep the materials from stretching, so your foot's not going to be rolling over anytime soon. Other than that, you have a flat base, so more support right there. And yeah, overall the support it's a really good supportive shoe. I feel locked in. You probably get more support in other shoes sometimes. Maybe, I don't know. But support, you're going to be covered. Alright, so overall the JC3 definitely is one of my favorite shoes to play in so far. I do have a couple others I'm reviewing soon. Stay tuned for those. And I would say that BrandBlack definitely is going to be going in places in the future with the improvement between the 1, 2, and the 3 so far. I can only imagine what's going to be on the 4, especially with the cushion. The cushion is just amazing in my opinion. I love responsive cushioning, and I love the materials that they're using. You know, it's just high quality materials. Even if it's softer materials, it's still some of the best materials ever used. And just the simplicity of the outsole, but how it functions is just amazing, because you're going to be covered, you know, no matter what, and it's just a simple traction pattern, you know. So overall, JC3, I'm definitely going to have it in my rotation a lot now on court. Definitely stay tuned for more performance reviews from me, and stay tuned to weartesters.com for all your performance needs and sneaker news. See you until next time, guys. Have a good one.